social development initiatives from across South Africa will be unveiled at the Activate Youth Leadership Network's annual Innovation Showcase in Johannesburg tomorrow and Saturday. To chat more about the initiative and who these young people are, Chief Executive Officer of Activate, Chris Meintjes, is in Johannesburg. Chris, good morning and welcome to the show, first of all.
Good morning, Udo. Thank you very much for having me.
My pleasure. Now, who are you and how did you guys come about?
Right, okay. Well, around South Africa, there are thousands of amazing young South Africans. They come from all over, deep rural communities, cities, and we go out there and try and find them. Obviously, we're looking for young South Africans, and we bring them into the Activate program. But ultimately, what Activate is becoming is Activate is a network of young leaders who are equipped to drive change for the public good across South Africa. We work with them over a 3-year process, and in year 1 they get a lot of interesting training and perspectives on how to be young change drivers. And we're celebrating with this event what they're capable of innovating, what they're capable of delivering across South Africa.
Now, fantastic. And we are going to be telling the story of one such project in just a bit, so save that one with one of your activators. But talk to us about some of the other projects that have come out of the work that you do.
Well, working with such an amazing cohort of young South Africans, we're a young organization, so we've only been around for a couple of years. But this event sees 350 activators from around South Africa coming into the event. We have just short of 700 activators now who are graduates of the program. They work across a number of spheres. Obviously, they're tackling some of the biggest challenges that the country is facing. So they're tackling all sorts of challenges: education challenges, health challenges, crime, environment, job creation services. We have an amazing cohort of activators who are from deep rural communities, who are also right at the cutting edge of the challenges they're faced with. So the projects are numerous. I mean, the 86 projects that we've got, I can go into, but there are so many projects that have been listed for the showcase. It's more that activators are engaging in around the country.
And I'm sure that you must see the sort of synergy amongst these youngsters, because as much as problems or challenges are specific, there'll be a lot of common issues that many of these youngsters are facing in their communities, yeah?
Oh, no, absolutely. Access to resources is a real challenge. Access to information is a real challenge. Working with young people in deep rural communities who have absolutely no internet connection, have no ability to access information that's very useful in the work that they're doing. And it's a very big part of what Activate, the network, is all about, is connecting activators to each other. So if I'm connected to you and you not far from me and you have a connection to resources, the internet, etc., suddenly that brotherhood and sisterhood makes it possible for me to achieve even greater things.
Are you able to connect them to the people who have the money to fund some of these projects, to expand it and broaden its footprint?
Yes, it's a very big part of our 2nd and 3rd year process. First year is very much about developing skills and building capacity in young activators. So the training program is quite extensive. In year 2, these initiatives, we start off the year with the showcase, and these initiatives come part of our Switch program, which is a training program in a business and entrepreneurship canvas, which readies them to deliver their proposals to a large number of local and international fundraisers.
Now, Chris, I'm ashamed to say it's the first time I'm hearing about Activate. Immediately after the show, I'm going to get onto your website and have a look at all those other projects out there. You do have a website, yeah?
Absolutely. activateleadership.co.za.
Got you. Chris Meintjes, thank you very much for your time this morning, Chief Executive Officer of Activate. Go and check it out for yourself. From Chris, we go to one of the activators who will be coming together with 85 other project leaders from it, and Mapologela. His project is very unique. Paul, first of all, good morning. Welcome to the show.
Morning. How are you?
I'm very well. Good to have you on. Which community are you from? And tell us about your project, the Light Up Jars project.
I grew up in Pimville, but then my parents are from Rustenburg in Mochari.
Yeah.
So the target market is actually in rural Northwest.
Okay. And why specifically the light-up jars? And I think many people will know what we're talking about here. The jars with the solar panel, which then provides light where you don't need batteries and the like. Why specifically these light-up jars, and why that community?
It's because my parents coming from that environment, there haven't been electricity in some of the other places, and which another way is, instead of us coming solar panels or solar energies that can be stolen in another day, solar lamps are better and safer than actually putting on solar panels on top of the house. So that is something that is very portable and can be used anyway.
Okay, so what's the plan? Where are you going to source the light-up jars from, and what exactly are you going to be doing with them in that area in the northwest?
Yes, at the current moment we're still in research places whether we could buy them from an outside or develop them. But basically we'd like to form partnership with the communities that we're working with, so that it becomes their projects and not only us, so that once we leave and go and implement in another community, they are still left with sustainability in that community.
If I may ask, how old are you?
I'm 23 years old.
Okay, so a young one, but giving back already. Why is...
I think inspiration was actually from my cousin, who's actually the biochemist in the project, that she didn't want actually us to just gain, because it's a good project, it can make a whole lot of money, but her aim was just so that we can give back to the other people. Because we already fine, we already went to varsity and everything, we were working. But what about other people who haven't went to varsity? Yeah. Okay,
so now from tomorrow and then on Saturday, you get together with 85 other young people who think the way that you do, who are making a difference in the communities where they or their families come from. What are you hoping to get from that experience, Mpho?
I think, like Chris said, creating a whole active network, learning from others. Maybe this project can benefit other communities apart from just Rustenburg and where I come from. So even with their projects that they can, might actually benefit from where we're coming from.
Well, I love
so it's all about the network working for us.
Mpho Mapolagela. Thank you very much for your time this morning.
Thank you very much.
Good to have you on. Mpho there and Chris Menkes from the Activate venture taking place this weekend in Johannesburg. 86 young groundbreakers, social entrepreneurs getting together to make a difference across South Africa.